Hello guys, and welcome back to another day of the Balkan Bulk. Today we have another leg day. Starting off, we did these narrow stance squats with the obviously feet slightly elevated. I've been doing this for a few weeks now. They're pretty nice for the quads, like I've said before. Today I went a little bit heavier with just 100, and I tried to control it the best I could. Rep wise, I went between 10 and 12 reps, and I did this for 3 sets. Overall pretty nice movement, but yeah, the whole leg day has been slightly heavier, so I can't really complain. Cameraman there forgot he was in front of the camera, but that's cool. Sometimes you'll forget. So yeah, moving on to the next thing. Just quickly here, the cameraman didn't want to film. He didn't want to go for this weight. He thought he's gonna drop another 10 kilos or so, but I knew he could do it. So sometimes, yeah, all you need is like a quick push from a friend. That's why it's good to go with someone sometimes. So he actually ended up doing like a decent amount of reps here, and good form as well, as you can see there. I remember when we first started, he would struggle with just normal squats. So yeah, he's doing really good. As you can see there, all the reps are like good depth as well and everything. He lost a bit of balance there, but that can happen, at least until you get used to these type of squats. But yeah, pretty good. Moving on to the next thing. Similar to last week, I'm doing these one leg press. Yeah, pretty good. I'm just focusing on getting a nice rep there. As you can see, like the depth is not the best, but that's because I am going slightly heavier than I used to. So yeah, I went for 15 reps for each leg, and I did this for 3 sets, and like I said, 15 reps. They're pretty good. I just feel like depending on the leg press, you can't really get these done, because some of them, they don't feel that nice. But with this one, it feels really nice and balanced wherever your feet are, so it doesn't really matter if you're going 2 legs or 1 leg. So yeah, that's why I prefer this one with 1 leg. It lets you control the weight better, I think. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. Okay, moving on. I got this drop set I did last week. So what that means basically is I'm doing as many reps as I can with this weight, which is 140. So I did, I think, around 8 reps or so. Then I dropped the 15, went for just the normal stack, which is 125, and then I dropped the weight again to 80 kilo. That's why the reps are not the most controlled, because I think the point of these is just to like kind of really finish up the muscle. So it's kind of like a finisher, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it feels pretty nice. I've been doing this for I think 2 weeks now. It's pretty good. I feel better after than I do when I'm doing more sets of this, like leg extension. So usually I'd go for maybe 4 or 5 sets of these, like just normal moderate weight, and I don't really feel them. But with this drop set, I really feel like I get like a nice pump from them, and it's like a good quick way to finish up the quad session. So yeah, moving on to the next thing in a second. Okay, after finishing on quads, we moved on to hamstrings. I wanted to try something new, so I did these RDOs on the Smith machine. Honestly, they felt pretty nice, but I think for this particular set, I just went kind of light. I realized this after, and I did add more weight, which was pretty good. But yeah, I think it's good because of the shape of this Smith machine. The way it's kind of like leaning a bit towards the ankles, it just lets you target your hamstrings a bit better. It's just a bit tough to hold. I think this bar kind of like slides forward if you're not really holding onto it, and usually I don't really hold really tight onto the bar on RDOs, just so I don't engage my forearms that much. But yeah, pretty nice. I think we went for 3 sets of between 10 and 15 reps. So yeah, moving on to the next thing in a second. Moving on, as any other leg day or hamstring day or whatever you want to call it, I'm doing these seated leg curls. I really love these. I love the fact that I know how to use this machine properly now, or at least I know how to use it effectively for me. the way I'm doing it is basically I'm cutting the range of motion in half, so I don't let my feet go that high, and I just focus on the lower part of the rep, as you can see there, just trying to get like a nice squeeze, because that's literally what the hamstring is, like the bottom range. So yeah, pretty nice. I love this machine, and we ended up doing 4 sets of 15, I think, or like higher reps anyway. So yeah, moving on to the next thing, which is the pump check, I believe. Moving on to the pump check. Yeah, pretty nice. I'm really happy with the way I'm training my legs at the moment. It's a lot more efficient than it used to be, so I can't really complain. But yeah, I also did some adduction and calf work. I didn't film that because there wasn't any space. But yeah, that will be today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.